In the fall of 1982, a quiet suburb of Chicago became a nightmare. 7 people died under mysterious circumstances. And the cause was traced back to something as ordinary as a bottle of Tylenol. This is the story of the Tylenol Murders, a case that shook the nation, changed the way we consume medication, and remains unsolved to this day. Chicago, 1982. Life was normal for most people, but in late September, that normalcy was shattered. Within a span of just 3 days, 7 people, ranging in age from 12 to 35, died suddenly and inexplicably. The common thread? Each of them had taken extra-strength Tylenol capsules shortly before falling ill. The first victim was 12-year-old Mary Kellerman. She woke up with a sore throat and took a Tylenol capsule to ease the pain. Within hours, she was dead. Soon after, more victims were reported. A postal worker, a flight attendant, a college student. Panic began to spread. Authorities quickly identified the cause: cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules. Someone had tampered with the bottles, replacing the medication with a deadly poison. The news sent shockwaves across the country. For the first time, people realized that even over-the-counter medications could be weaponized. The investigation was massive. Police and federal agents scoured drugstores across the Chicago area, pulling Tylenol bottles from shelves. They discovered that the tampered bottles had been placed in multiple stores, suggesting a calculated and deliberate act. But who would do such a thing, and why? The killer's motive remains a mystery to this day. Some speculated it was an act of terrorism. Others believed it was a twisted attempt at corporate sabotage. Whatever the reason, the impact was devastating. Johnson & Johnson, the makers of Tylenol, faced a crisis unlike any other. In the face of tragedy, Johnson & Johnson took unprecedented steps. They issued a nationwide recall of 31 million bottles of Tylenol, costing them over $100 million. They also introduced tamper-proof packaging, revolutionizing the pharmaceutical industry. Their swift response is still studied as a model of crisis management. Despite an extensive investigation, the killer was never caught. Suspects emerged over the years, including a man named James Lewis, who sent a ransom letter to Johnson & Johnson demanding $1 million to stop the killings. Lewis was convicted of extortion, but never charged with the murders. To this day, no one knows who poisoned the Tylenol. The Tylenol murders left an indelible mark on the nation. 7 innocent lives were lost, and countless others were traumatized. But from the tragedy emerged important changes: stricter regulations, safer packaging, and a greater awareness of product tampering. Today, we take tamper-proof packaging for granted, but it's a direct result of the Tylenol murders. The case also led to the creation of the FDA's tamper-resistant packaging regulations, ensuring that such a tragedy could never happen again. While the case remains unsolved, it serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of trust and the lengths to which some will go to cause harm. It also highlights the importance of vigilance and the need for justice, no matter how much time has passed. The victims of the Tylenol murders were more than just statistics. They were sons, daughters, siblings, and friends. Their lives were cut short by an act of unspeakable cruelty. As we remember them, we also honor the resilience of those who fought to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. The Tylenol murders remind us that even in the face of darkness, there is hope. Hope for change, hope for justice, and hope for a safer world. Let us never forget the lives lost and the lessons learned. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most intriguing mysteries. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.